Hello everyone, welcome to Kele Kitchen. How is everybody doing? I know you are doing good. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's another day to cook live. Yes. So we are live today. We are going to be making two dishes today. Yes, two dishes. Like as you have seen here, I have the first one is okra soup. I have some fresh okra here. Yeah, thank you, Steve. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? I know you are doing good. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Yes, okra is so yummy. So these are the ingredients for the okra. The main ingredient is this okra, and this is my spinach. I'll be using spinach leaf. Here I have fresh spinach. Yes, thank you so much. I'm grateful you are here. So here is my pepper mix. I'm using this pepper to be making the okra. This is also black pepper. I like using black pepper a lot. So this is my salt. And this is my seasoning cubes. So here is my seasoning cubes. I'll be using this also. Welcome everyone to Kele Kitchen. Feel free to join us. So in the process of the cooking, I decided to make rock buns as well, because rock buns is a snack that we don't joke in my family. Is very easy one. So these are the list of the ingredients for the rock buns. Here I have self-rice flour. Here I have my sugar. This is my butter at room temperature. So this is raisins. You can use any dry fruit of your choice. Yes, I'm using raisins. So this is my milk. I'm using milk also. So this is my eggs, 2 eggs. So this is vanilla flavor, powdered sugar vanilla. If you like, you can use liquid flavor to be making this. So these are the ingredients I'll be needing for my rock buns, rock cake. So it doesn't take time. So I'll mix the rock cake and then I'll put it in the oven. Then we're gonna get started with our okra soup. Thank you so much for joining us. I know you are doing good. Feel free to drop your questions. Don't forget to give us your like. If you have not liked our video, go ahead and give us some like. Yes, comment, say hi, subscribe, so that this live cooking will be lively. Live cooking will be lively. Yes. So now in a clean bowl, we are not wasting time. No wasting time in Kele Kitchen. So in a clean bowl here, I have my clean bowl. I'll add my flour. I have 500 grams self-raising flour. So I'll first of all add my butter. The butter is on a room temperature. If your butter is not on a room temperature, you can put it on microwave just for 30 seconds so that it will melt halfway. So now I'll be mixing this butter until we form a breadcrumbs. That is what we need. Get a breadcrumbs. You can use your finger to mix it. So with a clean finger, just go ahead, mix everything. It doesn't take time. Thank you everyone for joining us. Welcome to Kele Kitchen. We are making okra soup and rock cake. Rock cake is a delicious snack. Everybody likes it. You can use it to enjoy tea, warm tea, coffee. You can eat it also like that, or juice, anyhow you love it. So this is what we have. It doesn't take time. You just mix your butter first, and then you have a crumbs texture, like a sandy texture. This is how it looks once it is done. So now we are going to add the remaining rest of the dry ingredients, and then we continue mixing. Thank you for joining. We appreciate your time. So let me quickly remove this one from my finger. So drop your question, drop your comments. Let us know where you're watching us from. Thank you for joining. Let me just wash my fingers. So now I'm done washing my fingers. So we're gonna mix the remaining ones. And then we are good to go. Thank you so much for joining us. So here I have raisins. Here I have my sugar. So now, because I'm using powdered vanilla flavor, I'll add it now. I'll be adding 2. If you don't have powdered vanilla flavor, you can use the liquid ones. So I'm adding 2 vanilla flavor. So I'll use my wooden spoon now. Now I'll introduce my wooden spoon. So go ahead, mix and mix. Don't forget to add salt. So we are gonna add salt now. Just a pinch of salt. You don't need much salt. Pinch of salt. So I'll be adding half teaspoon. Yeah, half teaspoon of salt. So check out our mixture. It's almost ready. So now I will set it aside. I'll mix the liquid one. So here goes in 2 eggs. 2 eggs. Then I'll be adding my liquid milk also. So I'll be needing 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 tablespoons of milk. So give it a mix. If you don't have milk, you can substitute milk with powdered milk, and then you go ahead with water. If you don't have milk, you substitute it with water and also mixture of powdered milk. So now it is done. So you're gonna add everything inside our dry flour ingredients, combine, and then everything is ready. Just put it inside your baking pan, and then off you go and bake in the oven. So I try to remove the remaining stuff. So now I'm using my wooden spoon. So just gently combine everything together. The mixture we are trying to get here is not a smooth dough. It's kind of a crumbs dough. The dough will not be smooth. So you will see it, though we are mixing. So this is the rest of the milk. So this is an appetizer. When you have this at your home, once you're hungry, you can take one of 2 out of these snacks. So you don't overmix this, because once all the dry ingredients, they are fully combined, then it is ready. Remember, it is not a sticky dough. It is not a hard dough. It is just in between. So once you are done, you will have this type of texture. That is how it looks like. So now you get your, preheat your oven, get your baking paper that has attachments, and then here you are ready. Scoop it, scoop, scoop, scooping. Thank you everyone for joining us. So if you are new here, this is Kele Kitchen. Double tap to like our video, share. All right, we are almost here now. So as you can see here, I have my parchment paper, my baking pan, your baking sheet or your baking pan, whichever one you have. So then it is ready. So you're gonna start to scoop in this mixture. So just like that, doesn't take time. Like this. And I'll use the second spoon or the spatula. Okay, let me use the spatula since I've already started working with the spatula. So just like this, depending on how much quantity you want, bring it together like this, and then you scoop it. I believe you can see here. Just go ahead and drop it. Yes. So like this, you get handful, then you drop. Yes. So like that, you drop it. When you are dropping it, it does not necessarily have to be in a good or in a smooth shape. Yes. So it will not necessarily be in a smooth shape because we call it rock cake. So the texture will be like rocky mixture. Like this, you scoop it. So let me get my spatula. Yes, like this. This. So go ahead and scoop the rest. The rest. Thank you so much for joining us. You're making rock cake. Rock cake. Try to adjust this. So once you are done, this is what you will get. Then we now pop it inside our oven. It will go straight to the oven. And when we bake it, thank you for joining us. Welcome to Kele Kitchen. Everybody is doing good. We are doing good. We are doing good. Doing good. So I'll preheat my oven and then it will go to the oven. And then we're gonna start our okra soup. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. So here is what we have. All right, almost there. I'm preheating the oven. Oven. All right, I'm back. So this is our okra now. We're gonna wash this okra. Remember, you wash your okra very well. I'll be adding some salt to wash it with some salt water. And then we're gonna slice it. So now we come straight to here. be adding some salt. I'll be using salt to wash with water. Add enough water. And then you add your salt like that. Thank you everyone for joining. So this okra, I bought it some couple of days ago. I left it in my fridge. So it happens that I'm making it today. So it is still fresh to its level. So now we wash the first water and then we remove the first water. I'll wash it the second time and then you're gonna start to do what? To cut it. Yes. If you have any question, just drop your question, all right? So here we are. Okra is already clean. As you are cutting it, if you see the ones that are not fresh, you can go ahead and separate and remove them, all right? So that is okra for you. So I'll be getting my sharp knife. If you have a sharp knife, not too sharp, but just normal, so that you use it to slice the okra. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to Kele Kitchen. I know everybody is doing good. So here, I'm slicing it. So you can use different methods to slice your okra. You can use your food processor, or you can use also your chopping board, or equally you can use your fingers, just like the way I'm doing. So anyone that is easy for you, go ahead and do that, as you can see here. And also the sizes you slice the okra depends on what you want. So people that are pro can use their fingers like the way I'm doing. If you are pro, you can use your fingers. So today I'm using my fingers, as you can see. Once your okra is fresh, you will just cut it with ease. Fresh okra, you cut them with ease. There are some okra that are not fresh. They have already started drying up, like this one. This one is a little bit hard, but nevertheless, it is still good. So go ahead and slice. So as you can see, the okra I'm slicing here, I'm not slicing it too small. I'm just like medium size, depending on, some people like to slice their okra very small. So that one is up to you, how you want it, you just go for that. So we continue. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Say hi to us, double tap. If you have not given us your comments, double type and like. All right. Today, I don't have much okra, so the soup will just be like soup for 2 days, 3 days. That is how long this soup will last. Like 2 to 3 days. This is not the season of okra. So the season of okra is in the summertime. You know, every food have their season. So this one is just like, not that you will not have, you get okra, but it will not be it will be like costly. It will not be, yeah. You have to spend more to buy just a handful. And also for fresh okra, there's also one you can also they package in the freezer one, the pickles one, that is like pickle size them. So that is that. So go ahead and slice your okra. This one is a little hard. All right. So when you are making okra soup, there's a different ways you can make it. If you just want it greeny just like that, you can go ahead and do that. You can add some vegetables. Like today, green vegetables I'll be using is spinach. You can use different types of green vegetables, all right? So today I'm using spinach. And then if you like also, you can prepare your okra in stew. That is tomato red stew. So depending on what you want. So I will show us the one for if you want to use the chopping board to slice your okra. I've shown us how you can use your finger. Some people might not be used to this very pattern. So I'll get my chopping board. I'll show us how you can cut with your hand. Hello, Anthony. How are you doing? Anthony, welcome to Kele Kitchen. I know you are doing good. Thank you for joining us. We are making okra soup. Do you like okra soup? Have you tried it before? Let us know in the comment section. And also let us know where you're watching our videos from. So now I'll be showing us how you can use your chopping board. Yes, so you get your okra, you remove the head, see the up part, you remove it, then you slice it in the middle like this, and then with your knife gently go ahead, slice it according to the size of your choice. Like I said, you can slice it in a small size, medium size, big chunks. So once that is done, this is what you will have. Check it out. Looks so good. So just like that. So you go ahead and keep slicing until you are done with all the okra you have. So you slice and set aside. So let me demonstrate it again. You remove the head part like this, and then in the middle, just slice them in the middle like this, and then bring them together and go ahead, cut them. So that is that. Check out what we have. So this is what we have. You set it aside. Go ahead until you are done. If you have your food processor, just pump it inside your food processor under 1 minute. Let me just use that, because depending on how much you are cooking, under 1 minute, few minutes, it's already done for you. So here we go. Take your time when you are cooking so that you not cut your fingers. Take your time. So this is what we have. Looking so nice. So we are almost there. Thank you everyone for joining. Welcome to Cook Our Life Cooking. So once you're done filling your okra, this is what you will have. So now it is ready. I will set it aside and then we prepare the other ingredients. I will cut my spinach because I would like everything to be ready so that when we start cooking, then we don't have any time to waste. So you don't have time to waste. So I will set the okra aside, and then here I have my vegetable spinach. This spinach is already washed. When I bought it from the supermarket, it's already washed. So if you want to wash it again, it's up to you. It's up to you. So here my camera is almost like trying to fall. Let me adjust the camera. Hope it's good now. Okay. So just get as much what you'll be needing. Once that is done, I'll go ahead to slice them in smaller sizes. So you're gonna be using also our chopping board. So it's up to you. You can use your finger, you can use your chopping board. So like I said, the spinach is already washed. So now we are going to slice. So whenever I'm slicing my spinach, I don't slice it small because spinach is a soft vegetable. Once it enters into the pot, it will just disappear. Very, very soft vegetable. So this is how I normally like to slice it. Very chunky, like that. Sometimes I use this my fingers because it's a soft one. Just check it out. This is how it looks. So I'll slice it, set it aside like this. Very chunky. That's how I do it. So it's up to you. So I'll show us if you want to use your fingers without no knife. So this is what you will do. Just get some handful like that. Because you are using your finger, you can decide to arrange it. See the way I'm doing? Arrange it like this. Any method of your choice, just go for it. So once that is done, then use your fingers, your hand, just to be breaking it according to the sizes you want. So like this, your hand, just like that, break it, just like this. Check it out. In parts, break, and break. So any method of your choice, just go for it. So we keep cutting. So just use the easy method. The easy method is just the chopping board, because it is much faster and it makes you to cut as much quantity as possible. So you can see here, this one, you don't even need to arrange it like I did when I was using my hand. Even when you are using your hand, if you decide not to arrange, it's also not bad. Just get some handful like that, and then you break it like this, just like that. All right, thank you everyone for joining us. I know you are doing good. Let me check on your Rocky, still there. So I was checking on the rock cake. It's still baking. It has baked halfway. So slice and slice. So once we are done, then we're gonna start to make our tomato stew, our sauce for the soup, okra soup. So now this is the last I have. So the spinach is now ready. It is ready here, as you can see. So we're gonna set it aside. So now I'm going to wash the pepper, prepare it, and start cooking our pepper with our palm oil. We're using palm oil, red oil. So that's the best oil for this soup. That is also optional. If you don't have palm oil, you can use normal oil, provided you are going to be using your pepper to give it color. Your pepper red mix, just use your pepper. If you don't have red oil, your pepper will give you the red mix you need, the red texture. All right, now this is done. I will set it aside. My okra and my vegetable is ready. Now I will wash pepper and blend it. Thank you so much everyone for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. So here is my pepper. Just sliced and washed this pepper now, as you can see here. I'll also slice my onions. Let me get the onion. So I'll be using these onions, as you can see here. So let me wash the onion. So I'll be blending half of the onions, and then this one I'll slice it. Half blend, half slice. This one I sliced will go with the oil. So this one will be going with the oil. Then this one, I'll slice it. This one, I'll blend this rather. So I'll get my hand blender. I'll blend, 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 blend. So the blender I'm using is the chopping one. So I'm not blending it into smooth. So this one, I'll just use it to blend it in a chopping mood. So this is green onion pepper that I have remaining yesterday. So I'll blend everything. All right, here we go. I hope I didn't overstock it. Okay, I overloaded. So once you want to try and it's not moving, that means you overloaded the blender. So try to remove some. This one is hand blender. Yeah. So once it starts to move, then go ahead and add the rest. Yeah. So now we continue. Oh, I hope I'm not spoiled this. All right. So this is how it looks after chopping it. Check it out. So this is what we want to achieve. Okay, this one has decided not to come out. And I'll work on you. All right, I set it aside. Now our pepper is ready. So today I'll be using also these tomatoes. I've not tried tomato with my eat my okra before. This is my first time. So I said, let me try to add tomato. So, you know, in kitchen, when you are cooking, it's a skill. So try as much things as possible that works for you. So here are the what we have. So you're gonna start to cook now. So I'll get my pot, clean my pot. Meanwhile, remember we have our protein, our meat. This is our meat. It's cooked already. As you can see, the steaming. So here I have my meat. So any meat of your choice, protein of your choice, just cook it, get it ready, and you are good to go. You are good to go. So we heat the pan. I'm heating up the pan. So this is my red oil, palm oil. We made it from palm kernels. See palm kernels here. So this is how it comes, the fruit. So we now process this fruit and then you get the oil, right? So that is what you are using. This very oil is also very healthy. So I'll add some handful. So oil you are adding is depending on the quantity you are making. So like as you see, we don't have much of the okra. So you don't need much. So once that is done, allow it to heat up. And then we are adding our onions. The onions we slice, we add it straight away. So now I'll be adding this is called locust beans. In my dialect, we use it to prepare local dish. So I'll just go ahead, add my locust beans. So once that is done, then I'll go in with the pepper and the tomato. So allow it to dry. And then your food is cooking. It smells good already. The locust beans is smelling so nice. So good, so good, so good. So I'll go in first with the tomato. So I'll allow the tomato to dry before I add the pepper. So I'll allow the tomato to dry, to cook to some point, dry it down. I will now add my pepper mix. So that is that. Thank you for joining us. So what do I have here? I have some crayfish. So this is the crayfish. Crayfish is a dry prawn, like as you can see here, a dry prawn. This is how it comes. So crayfish, there are two ways you can use it. First of all, if your crayfish has not been picked, first of all, go ahead and pick it. The reason for picking it is if you see anything that you don't like, you know, when you are preparing this crayfish, it passes through lots of, it goes through a lot of process when you are making it, the drying process. So along the way, the things that you don't need, you can come across. So just go ahead. We call it picking. You just pick out the things you don't like. Like as you can see here, the crayfish is clean. I didn't have much thing to pick out. Yeah, just go round it. Once that is done, you can, like sometimes this is crab. This is crabs. Once this is not properly blended and you are eating it, you'll be eating the shell of the crab. Sometimes it's not good when you are eating it. That is if you didn't blend the crayfish well. So I just removed that crab. I don't want it, the dry one. So that's the purpose of that. So once this is done, I'll wash it with some water. Then I'll blend it. So here we go. We add it in some water. And then wash, wash, wash. In a bowl of water, just like this. So we blend them like that. So I'll get my normal blender. I'll just blend it. I would have blended it alongside with this. Let me check if I can still blend it with my pepper mix. If it's not possible, let me put this back. If it is not possible, then I'll blend it with. Okay, it's not possible. I wanted to see if I can add it there. So I'll get another blender. I will get my normal blender. My normal blender. My normal blender. So here now, add the crayfish. Sometimes, if you don't want to blend it, you can just drop it inside your cooking pot, or you can use your knife to just cut it into small sizes. So anyone that feels free for you, anyone that's easy, just go ahead. Because when cooking, there are a lot of process and different ways you can cook. You must not be attached to one pattern of cooking. So I'll be adding a little water so that the blender can turn. So now we So here I want to blend this okra, as you can see here. If you want your okra the soup to draw, have a little draw. So I preserved some okra. I didn't slice all of them when I was slicing the okra. So I'll be blending this, as you can see here. I've added it already in the blender. So I'll mute the line. So this is the first method. If you want your okra to draw when you are cooking, you blend it very smooth. As you can see, I have already blended this one. So this is the first method. So another method is your okra that you have just peeled. When you want to cook it, you can add the okra with baking soda. So I'll be showing us the two methods. So you now decide on the method you are going to be using. Baking soda you'll be adding is just very little, very pinch. We call it pinch of baking soda when you are cooking it. So I will get a pot and I will show us the methods. The second method. The second method. So any method that you decide to use is left for you. So now I have my pot here. I'll be adding some water, and then we add our okra that we already cut. So we add some water here in the pot, just little, and then you go in with your okra. This is the okra that we have already cut. The one we are cutting, that's our main. So go in with your okra now. So add some water, not much water. So bring it to a boil, as you can see here. So at the same point, I'll be adding I believe that this, let me shift this because of this reflection. I don't like that reflection. I want to shift the okay here, as you can see. I want to change the position because of the reflection, the light, the sun. So now I'll be adding my onions. So remember, this is the second method. As you can see, bring it to a boil like this. You season it with some salt or your seasoning cubes. So I'll be adding one seasoning cube. As you can see, it's almost boiling. So at this point, we're gonna add our baking soda. So that is if you want your okra to draw. So depending on anyone you like, you go for it. So this is what we have: baking soda, just a pinch of baking soda. Then you add a water, mix it like this. I've not added my seasoning cubes. So I'll go in with 1 seasoning cubes. So remember, you're not cooking this for a long period. You just cook it for like 1 to 2 minutes. So as you're cooking, just mix like this. And then you see it is already drawing. See the drawness I'm talking about? That is what you will achieve because you added some baking powder. Just very pinch. This is also optional. So I just decided to show us different methods. So you choose the one that is up to you, that is good for you. So check it out. It's already drawing. It's already drawing. So you don't cook it for a long time because okra doesn't take time to cook. So we're gonna remove it from the heat. 1 minute is okay. And then we combine everything with our stew and everything is ready. Your okra is ready. Check it out. See how it's drawing. See how it's drawing. So now this is done. We remove it from the heat. So here we go in our stew. Let me check on the stew. So this is our stew, our pepper mix. As you can see, I hope you are seeing it good. So now I'll be adding the one we blended. So remember I showed us 2 options. See the one we blended? The blended one. So go in now. Add some water. If you have a small quantity okra and you do like this, you're gonna achieve a big pot. You're gonna get a big pot. So these are the techniques to get a big pot okra. So I'll add some water, rinse it out from the blender, just like this. So mix, allow it to cook, and then we're gonna combine the rest of the ingredient, the other okra. We're gonna combine it. Allow this one to cook like 1 or 2 minutes because the other okra is already cooked. And check it out. See how it's looking. Our tomato okra is looking so good. So I'll cover it. Let it cook for 1 or 2 minutes. Thank you so much. So now we are back. We are back. It's cooking so good. I believe you can see it. The heat and the sun, the steam. So now we are gonna add. So this is the okra that we just cooked. It's already dropping. because of the, I want to adjust the camera so that you can see it good. So now go in with your okra. Check it out. See how it looks like. Try to bring everything out. Remember, the okra is already cooked, so you don't need to overcook it. So now we are going to add our spinach vegetable. Add your spinach at this point, and then mix everything together. It is already done. It doesn't take time. Remember our protein as well. We have our protein ready. So you're gonna add everything here. So gently mix, mix, mix. Combine on a low heat. On a low heat. Remember what I told us about spinach. Spinach doesn't have much in it. It is a light vegetable. So check out the okra. What do you think about this pot of okra soup? Remember that we are not overcooking because the okra is already done. So at this point, I'll be adding my protein, the cooked meat. It's already cooked. So go in with your meat now. Then you check for salt, for pepper. If everything combines, then you have done a great job. You have done a great job. Oops. This is so yummy. I can't wait to have this. It's looking so taken away. Check it out. The small okra we have now give us a big full pot of soup because of the way we manage all the ingredients. Check out how drawing it is. Draw. Yeah. So that is that. So this is the water, the stock from the meat. So now you check for salt, check for pepper. Once that is done, then you remove it from the heat because you want everything to be fresh. Check how fresh it looks. I believe you can see it. I believe you can see it good. We even have these things. So check out how it looks. I just on the lid light. I forgot that it is not even on. So our soup is ready. This is yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Let me add the remaining water stock from the meat. I'll be adding some salt, little salt. Adjust the taste. Some little salt. I'll go in also with 1 cube. So just make this for your family and they're gonna love you. They're gonna come thanking you. So remember this soup, you can use rice, white rice to enjoy it. You can use swallow to enjoy it. You can also use semo, any swallow of your choice. You can also use if you can make a mashed potato, you can also use it to enjoy it. So this one is very greeny, very yummy. Anything you can call it. That is what we have here. So delicious, flavorful. I like the color. So that is how far we can go. It's very fresh. Oh my God. Tasting so yummy. So once you tested it and all the taste is good, Then you remove it from the heat, all right? Because the more it is there cooking, then it will be changing the color of the vegetables. Or you can overcook. It. Thank you so much for joining us. Our okra soup is ready. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Let us come to this point. Don't mind the sun. I'm dodging the sun. So this is on the lowest heat, as you can see. It's just simmering on the lowest heat. Your okra is ready. Check out. So yum, yum, yum. Thank you everyone for joining us. Our soup is ready, as you can see here. So let's check on our rock buns. Our rock buns is already ready. Everything is already ready. Already ready. Already ready. So now I'll remove the heat, just off everything completely. Avoid overcooking. No overcooking. Overcooking is not allowed. Check it out. So it has stopped cooking. So you're gonna allow it to cool down. Let me get our rock bottle. Thank you everyone. Our soup is ready. If you are just joining us, welcome to Kele Kitchen. We just finished making okra stew, soup, anyhow you want to call it. It is ready now. And also we have some rock cake. Our rock cake is also ready. Check it out here. Believe you can see it clearly. Let me look for a good view, because this sun is reflecting on it. The sun is reflecting. So, can you see that? Can you see what we have here? Our rock cake is ready. It is still hot. So what you will do is allow it to cool, and then you're gonna enjoy with your family. You can enjoy it with some warm drink or your coffee or juice. Very, very delicious. So allow it to cool. The more it cools down, the more crunchy it will be on the out, and very, very crispy. Yeah, this is our rock buns, rock cake. This is how it looks. The inside, like this, very cakey. See, yeah? So it is still hot. Allow it to cool. Thank you everyone for joining us. This is so yummy. Yummy as always. All right. Thank you everyone for joining us. We have done cooking. All right, who is at the door? Somebody. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is how far we can go. As you can see here, our soup is done. It's ready. And our rock cake is also ready. Soup and rock cake, rock buns. I'm loving the sun. Okay, love it. So you like everything that's in? Yeah. All right. Oh, this good. Good. Okay. I think I have to sign out now. So that's ready. So thank you everyone for joining us. This is how far we can go. Our soup is ready. So it's cooling down now. Then we're gonna do some cleanup. And I'll see you again in my next video. Check our channel. Kele Kitchen loves you. Check our channel. You get some amazing videos. We have amazing videos for you. Nice ones. Cooking, baking, breakfast recipe, name them. So that is it. This is our soup. The soup makes sense, eh? It's ready. Thank you so much. Very yummy. Tasted so nice. And this is our rock cake. Our rock cake is also ready. So let's enjoyment begins. Enjoyment begins. All right. Thank you everyone that supported us. See you in our next live video. Bye everyone. Bye. Drop some comments. Yeah, drop some comments. Bye.